5 is fucking wrong. Well, you guys fucked it. You had a beginning, you had a start, and you fucked it. You guys were like, hey, let's have a sequel, and then you're like, hey, let's jump ahead a few fucking years. Let's add some stupid fucking characters that we never explain. Fuck. You know, this is more so a 343 problem than it is a Halo problem. So you know what? Fuck, 343 is fucking wrong. I'm firmly convinced that 343 is a fucking puppet of Microsoft. Literally every piece of information you gave about Halo 4 and 5 was literally a bunch of PR bullshit.
Master Chief is human. He's a human with resilience and courage.
How can we have Chief have to deal with his own humanity?
What happens when that soldier starts to discover his humanity?
God, do you know what I love about my cardboard protagonist? When he starts to have some sort of self-awareness, oh man, I feel such a good connection. It's like if Valve made a sequel to Half-Life 2 and they're like, you know, Gordon has been through some fucked up shit, but you know what we need? Him to discover his humanity. Our oh so powerful superhuman soldier. Yeah, let's give him some weakness. He's just an emotional wreck, guys. Don't fucking judge him.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask.
How do we make sure the sights and the sounds and the things that they're feeling as a player inhabiting that suit really comes through more clearly? Technology has allowed us to do that with much higher fidelity than back in the CE days. We want a player to be able to ask themselves what it is to be a hero. Is the sacrifice worth it?
I love how you people act like that we have a choice, even though it's a linear story.
In a lot of ways, the story that we're telling with Halo 4 is about putting Chief in circumstances where he's forced to change. He's forced to take stock of himself. People don't play Halo to watch a soap opera, and yet you don't want to just be kind of pulp.
But there was this progression, you know, in terms of his emotional side.
In a way, Chief is a guardian. Cortana is Chief's guardian. The Forerunners were the guardians of their own universe, and they might have to make a decision that not everyone is going to agree with and that some people might condemn.
Oh man, you're so fucking deep.
He had to create a situation that was going to knock him out of his comfort zone. It's interesting, early on we talked about the hero's journey, and like, how do you have a hero's journey when he's already a hero? The journey is the important part. The growth is the important part. And so really, where does he still need to go as a human?
And you know what 343 meant when they said discovering his humanity? It means that Cortana dies.
What?
Like, she dies, and then he just kind of feels bad about it for a little bit, and then he's like, oh, wait, yeah, I'm a super soldier, and I'm fucking amazing. Because if we had a scene of Master Chief just, like, crying in his helmet, that'd be a little awkward. Now, I'm actually fine with the concept of Cortana dying. You know, I think it's a pretty neat concept to have Master Chief try to handle a situation without his AI companion by his side. Except, you brought her back in the next game.
Chief, hello?
Cortana.
Joan, you made it. Oh my... I can't believe you're here.
Great job, Chief. Thanks to your Deus Ex Machina of a PTSD trip, you found her. PTSD brings everyone together. And just like that, all the feeling I had for Halo 4's ending is gone immediately. Just like the popularity of Halo. There's now essentially no reason for you to ever play Halo 4. You want to know how Cortana survives? Well, fuck you, that's how. You want to know why the ending cutscenes are made in CGI instead of in-game? Well, fuck you, that's why. You want to know why the E3 trailer never happened in-game? Well, fuck you, that's why. You want to know why they couldn't just make a good game? Well...
Master Chief is human.
That's about the extent of that. God, it's like you people make scripts for this shit. I mean, like, I make scripts too, but I don't read them. Okay, let me just get this out of the way. I actually kind of liked Halo 4. I mean, sure, the matchmaking was kind of shit, and the Forge was fucking dog shit, but at least the campaign was decent. Decent in comparison, at least. At least you didn't play as some random agent for most of the fucking game. Fucking 15 missions! And you play as Master Chief for at least 3 of those. And some of those missions aren't even missions. They're like basic hub worlds. You remember those Halo hub worlds, right? You know, you walk around, you talk to people for like 5 minutes, and then you just move on to the next level. Oh man, those are my favorite levels in Halo.
They recognize that they are weapons and that they were made to be used to kill other things. And they've made peace with that. And so this is what I was made for. This is what I was born to do. We're here. We're going to die one day, and it may be tomorrow, it might be 10 years from now. It's going to happen. It'll probably happen in battle, but we're gonna do what we've been called to do until that happens.
This is about Master Chief's journey, his past and his future.
For Chief, it's interesting because he's reunited with Blue Team, and this is the first time that we're seeing him actually rely on other people and be a part of a unit.
We had to earn the right to carry that Halo mantle.
You didn't fucking earn that mantle. Bungie just didn't want to deal with Microsoft's bullshit. But hey, the fucking joke's on them, right? Remember Hunt the Truth? You know, that little marketing ploy? I mean, it was really interesting. It tried to kind of explain some backstory before the game was even released. You know, it left us guessing, you know? Too bad we guessed fucking wrong. You want to know why Master Chief is being quote-unquote hunted? Because when they asked him to come back to the ship, he said no.
Sierra 117 to Infinity. Argent Moon scuttled. I've reassigned Blue Team. Destination Meridian. Potential contact from Cortana.
Negative 117. Another team is already being prepped to deal with her.
What the hell?
You're to return to Infinity immediately.
Negative Infinity. I don't like it.
And that's why Chief is being hunted. Yep. He didn't kill anyone. He didn't commit any form of mass genocide. He just said no.
I don't like it.
This entire scenario makes no goddamn sense. I mean, being that he's practically a legendary war hero, you think they'd be fine with it.
How you gonna do Master Chief like that, man? He saved the world.
You let him go?
How is
Nobody lets the chief do anything. He does what he wants.
Oh my fucking god, who wrote those lines? I've never seen a character contradict herself so hard.
Until 0631 this morning, when he was declared absent without leave.
This isn't about the Master
John
Chief.
is not equipped emotionally to deal with her as a threat.
Hey! You think she tricked the Master Chief into abandoning his post? Respectfully, sir, to what end? Why is Cortana the problem? Because she refused to die when she was supposed to?
What the fuck's with this scene? This scene is made up of nothing but people fucking rambling at each other. I guess I'm not the only one around here who doesn't know what the fuck's going on. God, who fucking wrote this thing?
There's these attacks that are happening on colonies. There's this massive destruction that's happening. Somebody stop it, somebody save the day. But at the heart of it is, again, the story of these two families. We're always telling these huge, big stories. We've got Requiem, which is like the biggest Forerunner artifact we've ever found. But in the middle of all of that, we've got this very small personal story. And if you don't have those quiet little human stories, it doesn't matter how many planets you blow up, nobody's gonna care.
What human stories are you talking about?
Vale's knowledge of cultures.
In fact, she can actually speak Sangheili and understand the nuances of the language even better than a lot of Sangheili themselves.
Wow, what a human character.
Tanaka's knowledge of engineering.
They got a lot of like sensing equipment or little radio transceivers and things like that.
Yeah, this bitch has no character.
Actually, Tanaka, if I could ask a favor. Just say a word or two.
Oh, thank God you said something, Buck, or she would have never gotten a line in the game.
Come a long way together. A long way yet to go. Let's make a good jump like we mean to. And handle fools like we need to.
90 seconds to insertion point.
And may Buck buy the first round when we get back.
But now you owe her a drink, so that might not have been a good idea.
Want to do things that kind of fit into the mold of existing Halo.
But it's mostly opportunistic.
It was more, what can we do to continue to evolve the franchise?
The term we always have internally is your team
is your weapon.
On my target.
We always assumed there were 4 people. Even when people don't have a co-op partner to play with.
Or any split screen function for that matter.
We're putting the extra Spartans in there.
I'm a longtime Halo fan, and every Halo I have felt had some big innovation. I would hope that people would look at Halo 5 and say, oh yeah, holy crap, Musketeer.
That's not innovation, because AI companions have been around since Halo CE. As a matter of fact, Bungie did it better when they went to go do Halo Reach.
We focused on the two fundamentals, the one being they're a well-integrated part of the sandbox.
Pick up that weapon.
Copy that, Locke.
Someone take that weapon.
I'll get it done, Locke.
Pick up this weapon.
You got it, Locke.
Take this weapon.
En route.
Take this, Spartan.
On it.
Someone take that weapon.
Roger.
They'll play the game along with you, they'll fight with you, they'll revive you if you go down, revives a new mechanic in Halo 5.
And the other being Orders, which I think is potentially a big innovation for Halo. Get in that vehicle. Move over to that spot.
You see this too?
Attack that.
Target the soldier.
Copy that.
Osiris, help that Spartan.
We're messing around, Tanaka.
I'm down.
Appreciate the hand.
pick up that weapon.
Pick up this weapon.
You got it locked in.
It's a balancing trick because you don't want the Musketeers to be too effective. You don't want a player to be running around exploring the new Halo world and then the Musketeers kill everything. We still want the player to feel like the hero.
Maybe that's not innovation, but it's a crazy challenge.
You know what this quote-unquote innovation reminds me of? Another game that also had commanding your units and telling them to hack shit and all that stuff. Well, I'm gonna spill the beans real quick. It was Star Wars Republic Commando. You know, it was a pretty good game. The story was pretty decent. The AI companions weren't fucking dog shit. If Halo actually went all the way with trying to be more like Republic Commando, it probably would have been a good game. Now let me also blow your mind real quick. The same person that directed Republic Commando also directed Halo 5.
What?
What an amazing revelation. And hey, how about that new Destiny trailer, am I right? Destiny 2? More like Destiny 1 DLC. Yeah, that's totally how a normal player plays Destiny. Just stares and doesn't do fucking shit. But it's okay, I'll probably make a video about this game 2 or 3 years down the road. But it's probably gonna happen when they release all the DLC for this game and they announce Destiny 3. You know what's even more funny than a Destiny 2? The fact that you people are actually giving this a fucking chance.
There's definitely a human drama at the core of that, and how these two teams relate to each other as they cross paths.
No. Just no. I don't feel anything for this game. The toning is completely fucked. The story is all over the fucking place. And by the time you reach the end, you're like, what?
I have a job to do.
Cortana's our concern now, sir.
Like hell she is.
So what does 343 do now? Because a lot of people at 343 are now jumping ship. The studio head left, the writer left, thank God. The real mystery here is what the fuck are they gonna do in Halo 6? Because from my perspective, I think Halo is on a downward slope. And I believe Halo 5 is the tipping point. Halo 4 was your start, and Halo 5 was your build-up. And you fucked it.
It took you long enough.